As in bring around and car park for the together.
I'm also Animal's biggest fan.
Hello, welcome back to Auto Animals. Today we are... What are you doing, Henry, anyway?
Repairing the drop-down window in the boot of my Freelander.
Oh, there you go, that. Apparently it's going to fail its MOT. How it's going to fail its MOT by that, I don't know.
MOT, but it's still something that needs to be repaired.
He cares about his paintwork.
Oh mate, have you seen the paintwork? You've seen all these scratches.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Basically, if you care about your paintwork, don't go green laning. Especially down green lanes, about half the width of your car.
Yes. Well, so look, Henry's proper 4x4 response now. Check out his top.
Top!
He's got his button on his tit.
We're selling these.
Are they?
Pounder, what was it? It was pounder badge to pounder magnet.
Okay, fair dues. Is that on Norfolk and Suffolk 4x4 response.co.uk?
Not yet, but it will be.
Yes.
When I have control of the website, James.
Yeah, alright, I'm working on that.
I can't actually leave that over here. Oh, glad I installed this step on my car.
It's not meant for sitting on though,
It's meant for standing on.
Fair enough. So while Henry's also doing that, we've accidentally stumbled across the fact Adam is also working on his car. Dave is coming with the Porsche shortly to help Henry work on this car. The Porsche needs work doing too, and I'm going to get it done today though. My car doesn't need any work doing. Well, it does, it needs the brakes doing, but that's coming in a different video. But mostly we're focusing on Henry's rear window problem today. Sticky. Hello, Adam.
Hello.
What's wrong with your car?
It's a Land Rover.
Just on a Sunday, really, isn't it? There's always something wrong with it.
It's just Land Rover
To
Sunday.
be fair, it wasn't faulty. It was just the tensioner and belt needed replacing because the belt was cracking and the tensioner was all. You should take that out as well.
What's this bar for?
That is my homemade keep the fan pulley still tool rather than paying an extortionate amount for someone else who made one. It's actually the lock bar off the front of my toolbox.
Adam's 5-minute quick fix. Don't take advice from Adam.
Actually, take that out.
Oh, that is
What?
corroded.
And the whole car's corroded, isn't it?
More space in this car. It'd be better when I take the back seats out.
Why are you doing that?
Because I need more space in the car.
Just put them down, you have to take them out.
I'll take them. Well, then what's the point of having them in?
Well, because you never need to use them again.
Why?
To put people in them.
Yeah, I'll sit in the front.
More than 2 people.
Get your own car.
Henry, saving the planet 1 seat missing at a time.
I need a knuckle.
You need a knuckle.
Knuckle, so it's like
Be a knuckle sandwich, mate.
knuckle.
It's so neat Henry's done all his cable management here. It's like, you can hardly see it.
What's that? To be fair, it's in the trim there.
Oh, okay, fine.
But I couldn't remove that.
How can you just...
No.
Oh, there you go.
I tried, yeah.
Oh.
That's how I done it.
I helped. What are you doing then?
Which one does bolt?
So what's actually wrong with it? Or
So
have we done that?
what's wrong with it is cable is snapped. So what it is, we'll show you. But in the motor, there's like in the motor is this bit. Right? I don't know how well you can see through this.
Yeah.
But you put the cable in there and then wind it round.
Right.
You do the same on the other side, and that motor pulls the cable, which drops the window down.
Right.
And this is all one cable. The issue I had is the cable is snapped in the car.
Right.
Which means my window is dropped, and then the motor detects that there's no resistance, so it doesn't do anything.
So you reckon it's going to fail its MOT if you don't do this?
I don't know, I might do. I don't know. But I'm not prepared to take that chance.
It depends if the MOT tester knows that that window goes down or not.
Yes, it does. Because the MOT tester I go to went to school with Trevor.
Oh. Trevor is used to be our go-to MOT guy, didn't he?
Trevor is my great uncle.
Oh, that as well. But yeah, he used to do all the family's MOTs and stuff.
Oh, it goes down but it doesn't go up, or it just sitting down?
Doesn't do anything because the cable snapped.
I'm going to break it.
Yeah.
That's right, Henry will break it before you do.
Anyway.
What's that?
That big duplicate, like the one fitted to the duplicate.
No, Adam did ask me and I don't have a spare one.
No, you need to do spare.
What's wrong?
So, where it's so tight and rusted, it's actually denting the bolt as opposed to... Actually, might be denting my screws with my spanner.
You're a
It's
spanner.
actually bending my spanner.
I find it really funny that, like, they designed this car, right, with the trim for the where it says Freelander and stuff to be squared off here, but they clearly didn't design the metalwork to do that. It's like the metalwork is just rounded off at the edge there, and there's just this big gap.
It's a 10mm.
So what, is it really rusty or are you just being silly?
No, it's rusted, but I can't get a socket in there because the window doesn't drop down enough to do it because that bit of cable doesn't snap.
Right, so what, you're trying to undo the window clamps, the glass clamps, the sliders that hold the glass.
Yeah. And it's so corroded. I don't actually know where to cut.
What's happened to
Seriously,
you?
it's cleaner than what's at the shops. Anyway.
Adam doesn't believe in gloves,
That's a nice smell. What we're looking at.
Gloves.
That bolt
or it's the pus
That
gas.
bolt.
needs to come out.
Henry reckons the socket won't go on it.
The socket won't go on it. Well, the socket will go on it, but then I can't get a ratchet on
You've
it.
got to love how Land Rover made sure there's a nice piece of metal in the way so that you can't get to
Yeah,
it
that's
easily.
that's the window thingy, so
Yeah, okay, so you want something
we
very
just want to drop
shallow
it down. Surely the window comes down, we can push it
Doesn't
down.
go down all the way because there's still a cable holding it. But I don't know where that cable is.
Right,
That's
so
a carrier, then
if
can
I
you-
open if I operate the handle, surely that window will go down.
No, because the cable's not connected to anything, is it? The
Yeah,
cable
one of the
snaps and
cables
this
is-
doesn't act. This doesn't
One of
work.
the cables is connected.
Okay, so if this is not actually connected to a cable, I'll just pull the fucking thing down. Push the window gently, evenly on both sides.
This is going to
There
break,
we are.
isn't it?
Bit down gently on both sides. Right, stop before you crush my finger. There you go, you can get to it now. What? See? Because it's not, well, if it's not got a cable on it, then you do what you like, don't you? I'll go back to the
Yes. So I haven't got a big DVD clip. Does that make sense now, Henry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that all Adam really is missing? It's a big Jubilee clip.
Yeah.
No, it's a Land Rover, just use a rubber band.
3 of 6 cells.
See, 3 brains are better than 1.
I pinched a tray. To keep all the yeah, that tray in there. To keep all my screws together.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I can bring a random car park for the
I'm also Animal's biggest fan.
Adam, it's a Land Rover. Can't you just fix it with a big rubber band?
It's just one bolt holding
I thought about it.
One bolt holding the window onto the clamp. Yeah. So if I do the other side, then just
Take the
get the
motor
cabling.
out. Take the motor out. Oh no, actually, do the other side and we'll lift the window out. Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
I wonder how hard it is to find one of them.
Easy, I would imagine, Johnny. There's a lot of Freelander ones still on the road, believe it or not.
Yeah.
A lot of what?
A lot of Freelander ones.
There's
still on the road.
loads.
Yeah.
Loads.
Motor out now.
What you did? What you did?
Putting my, I can't swear on camera, can I?
But you can fudge it.
Putting my fudge back together.
What did you do?
Oh, only routine stuff.
Disassembling the engine.
Yeah, just routinely disassembling.
It's just normal
every
Land
Sunday.
Rover stuff.
Tensioner and belt. That's foiled by a Jubilee clip, which I need to replace.
You got one? No. That's what you gotta do.
Wing it until I can get hold of one.
I wonder if we should get our own branded like Auto Animal zip ties.
I've got to put my tools away before I'm actually finished.
What?
Hear a Henry crying out in distress.
Yeah. I feel like I should go investigate, but
That would mean that you were showing compassion.
I'm thinking more about the viewers and laughing at what the hell he's done.
I think the fact he exists is a joke anyway.
You know he's going to watch this.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's one of those things you should probably test it before you put everything back together, just in case there's a
I
problem.
mean, that's pretty bloody solid. That's not going to go anywhere.
Oh, it's not that I'm worried about. It's the belt I put on.
Oh, you've zip tied a belt.
No. I fitted the new belt, and one should possibly turn the engine over before they put everything back together. But you know, live life on the edge and all that.
I guess.
Let's have a look. Where'd I put that screwdriver I was shooting?
Uh,
Did I put it back?
well, is there one missing from the kit?
I don't know. I never counted.
Oh, for God's sake.
I must put it back.
Okay. Oh no, what have you done? Looks like you're pulling something out.
This is the whole window mechanism.
Okay, is it all meant to be coming out?
Yep.
Alright.
You have to wind it up in the motor.
Okay. What, like a cassette? Like with a pencil?
Just having stuff on there, or yours on there.
What's that? Adams. That's supposedly actually the hardest part,
Right.
is getting that out,
That was quick then.
because it's very fiddly. I think the next hardest part is putting the wire on, because it'll be at tension. But another part for that in my car.
Hang on a minute.
I don't know what the hell that's for.
Is that loose?
It's in the bottom of the door. Snapped, which is why I've got a replacement one.
Oh,
You
right.
have to take the motor out and rewind it in the motor and then thread it all through.
So it's a ball.
So yeah. But apparently, watching the video, the hardest part was actually getting this in and out of the door.
Really?
Yeah.
But you've done that.
Well, I've done that, so
Fair enough. Good.
you'll come back together.
I think so, yeah. I'll put it on.
Just waiting for a big bang now when you start it.
Don't say that. I've got to go to Scotland on Friday. I'd rather it worked.
Just don't ring me.
Yeah, if I cancel my breakdown cover, can I rely on you to come and get me?
£100 call out.
No.
Then no.
No, I pay 20 quid a year for my breakdown, so
Then no.
fair enough. Screw you then. Mate, you're too expensive. All right,
Jack in the market,
am
people don't
I
buy
paying
breakdown.
for a premium service?
People don't buy breakdown cover, so there's a gap in the market for it.
Yeah. But your car shouldn't break down, should it, Henry?
Yeah, it's a Land Rover. What do you expect?
It's broken down 90% of the time.
Adam's axles snap. Like his tyres come off his wheels.
All right, repeat the question.
Where would you say the oil is on this gauge?
Yeah, but your car isn't level, so you would argue that it's there.
Well, no, it's as level as it's going to get. But the fact that it's when you look at that,
I'd say that dot.
really,
Yeah.
and now,
Yeah, this is the thing. Now
Yeah.
it looks like it's at the arrow.
yep, and now.
When you wipe it and redip it.
It's like the
No,
opticians.
I've done that already, but the problem is that it's never really clear where it is because you've got like oil up here as well. But it's like, should you rely on that, or is it going to be definitive like that?
I would argue where it's the thickest is where
Yeah,
your oil level
I'd go
should
with
be.
that, but it's always been very confusing on this dipstick.
You're a
Your
dipstick.
dipstick. Do you want to try my dipstick?
Excuse me.
I mean, like my actual dipstick, not my dipping stick.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry for offering to help.
Right, who's getting on with that? Just a little bit fiddly, but
Yeah, it's because it's all cable, isn't it? Right. So these are the T25, right?
225.
Which it should be. No, okay, maybe not. Well, it's in the T25 slot, so that's a T25.
Do you?
What?
No, don't worry. I'm not offering my services. I'm going to finish mine first.
Yeah, finish yours.
Good idea.
You might appreciate your help when it comes to the quality up there.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good at finding them in there.
You've got no problem winding me up, have you? What am I doing?
Adam is adventuring in the back of the garage.
Asked ourselves that for a few years now.
Adam,
No.
why does this not fit on it properly?
There's a stag in there somewhere.
That link you sent me, David, I watched that YouTuber quite a lot.
Yeah.
The stuff for the Freelander, so I was watching his like lift kit video and to get an idea of what I have to do to put mine on. It came up suggested after the video that you sent me.
Yeah. I saw it, that's why.
No, he's really good. I have watched a lot of his videos.
That's not your oil.
No, it's not. It's no coolant.
Oh. Is it enough coolant?
Oh, I thought there was stuff in the bottom of it, but it just turns out it's dirt on the bottom.
You just clean the bottom of the bottle. And just...
Yeah, it's the bottom of the bottle. I thought there was debris in there, but it was just muddy water on the bottom of the bottle.
Right.
I wonder what kind of day they had in the office when they said, I know, let's put the indicator in the most awkward place possible.
That's what Land Rover do best. They spend 90% of their time designing things badly, don't they?
They seem to do a good job at it.
Yes.
That was not all bad. But the vast majority is.
Yeah. To be fair, it's done how many miles now? 170 something you said?
175 or something like that.
Jesus. And it's the car you've owned for the longest time in your life.
8 years, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
I'd say that's full.
Yeah, well, it's at the very least, it's sort of there.
But this is it.
But-
It's like, take your pick. Do you want it that full? Or do you
Where
want
is the
it
full
that
marker?
Well, there.
I'd say it's close.
Yeah.
I'd put a splash more in it with me, just
Really?
to be safe.
I wouldn't put any more in.
Alright. Don't then.
It's just very confusing as to where the mark
Yeah, I was like, a simple dipstick with a min max and a piece of metal in between the two is usually ample, but they've got lots of little blobs on it for some reason.
The problem, that's to help you see, but the problem is that as it goes down the tube, especially if the engine's been running, it picks up oil and debris
From the edges
on
of
its
the...
way in, and then that makes it look like it's got oil in it.
Yeah.
That's right.
So anyway, update.
Yes. What's that?
So this is the motor that controls the cable that makes my window go up and down.
Doesn't look right.
Yeah, so because the cable's snapped, it's all mangled up in here.
Oh, good.
Bloody and greasy.
Okay. So you're going to prize that one out?
Yeah. I've got a new one in the kit.
Okay. Oh, there you go. That's quite easy.
I have now, yeah. Just now.
It looks like a dodgy fishing reel.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
But that's shredded through the cable as well.
Jeez.
So
How-
Just make a mental note of how it hooks in the ends and stuff, although that guy did explain it all.
if I have to, I just
How
have
does
to
it-
rewatch the video.
How does it get like that?
Look at that.
One of the cables breaks, and then the bit lines up with no resistance on the end of it, and it crosses over all sorts of rubbish.
Oh, God.
Just to be fair, I don't need to worry about that because that's going in the bin.
Yeah.
So have you got a whole new reel, have you?
Yeah.
There you go.
I've got a new one of these.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Has it got the cable already on it?
No, I've got to put the cable on it, but I've got a new cable.
Fair enough.
Shit, hello.
Speaking of things going pating, you
Is that
start...
smoke?
I'm waiting for him to lean over it, and it's just going to go bang like a Looney Tunes thing, and then it will just black smoke all over his face.
Birds flying around the top of his head, right?
Tweety birds.
So here is my brand new, again, part.
Which will be you and Brand's new Land Rover parts. Land Rover won't know what it is.
Oh yeah, so those anti-roll bars that I done,
Yes.
I checked them the other day, and they're now in the exact same condition as the ones that I took off.
Oh, you idiot.
Completely, like, covered in crap.
Are they knocking?
Huh?
Are they knocking again?
No.
Well, before
they're not
you were
broken.
shaking it.
They're not broken, they're just covered in crap.
Oh, okay. Those still work.
Right, I'm looking at this, and like, I think I have to refer back to the video.
Okay.
But when you compress the string, the ratchet drops out and go back into the chamber.
So,
So ideally, the spring needs to come all the way back without dropping the ratchet out.
so if you hold it that, so if you were to hold it that way around, so the ratchet naturally falls that way,
Yeah.
then I hold the spring for you. You see it?
So that goes.
Have you got it in?
No, of course not. I'm starting to understand what you're trying to do.
You won.
Don't get
Done it, done it, done it, done it.
You got it?
I can't lock it.
What
I can't lock it.
What can I do to help? Can I hold it down for you?
That's it, that's in.
That's in.
That's in.
Yep.
Right, leave it alone now. Let's go home.
Right. Right. What I was
That's
seeing in the video
very sketchy.
is that this, when he had his assembled, it was all the way up here. So as a result, when he went and put that on there, this here,
Went in there to hold the tension.
yeah, and basically, I don't know if he was using this or something, but
I think
basically,
you put it in here, Adam.
He actually put it in the
right,
bracket.
okay. So you've got to do that then, because once that's assembled, I'm guessing that's what holds the tension in.
Happy as ever. Happy as a clam.
Adam, you got any suggestions of how to get these cables out? Need to get the cables out of these slots. But so
Oh, they got the little nubbins.
yeah.
Pliers and not the electrician's needle nose.
Use Mulgret.
Yeah, pliers are longer. You get more of a purchase on them now.
Good knob. Good knobs.
There it is.
Roll them backwards and forwards to get leverage on the cable. No, that's not what rolling is it?
What are you rolling? I don't get it.
Not limp biscuit.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
See, yeah. Something else you learnt, Henry.
God, that was easy.
Was it? Come that easy?
I don't know which way this goes on. I have a feeling it goes in that one and then loops around this.
I think you need to, rather than me.
To be honest, David, I've got
Pardon?
I've got full idea of how to do this. I'm kind of winging it.
You're doing
You've got
alright.
two brains. You watch that video and do it as he said.
And you said you're winging it. Isn't that what engineers do? Isn't that what all of us do?
Right, so here's what I don't understand. I don't understand how we can get tension because you pull that down, but then all it does is just going to pull it back up
Yeah,
again.
but isn't this going to be attached to the car?
Yeah, but he's got tension now.
Oh.
When it's all wired in, he's got tension.
Yeah, but there's not like there's any more physical structure. That's the only solid structure. That's.
You're missing something, Henry.
Is there anything over here that you need? Didn't you say you needed that?
What?
Wasn't this part of it? Oh, it is attached.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see.
Onto the rail.
Is that not then attached to like that, or?
What's actually old? I'm getting confused of what's old and what's new. That's old. I will pick it up.
Yeah, you will.
This is new. This.
That's not connected to anything.
Shouldn't it be?
So this connects to that and to that.
Oh, okay.
Let me persuade that in.
Henry's had an epiphany.
Yeah.
He was just like, I have it. I have the power.
So that's in. So this one. This is how he gets tension. So what happens is this goes through here onto that, same on the other side, and that's where the tension comes in. So it's pulling against itself,
Do it then.
which is why there's tension. So this is going to be a bit difficult though. Although I don't. Does this want to go over or under? I want to put it under. See what happens.
Question: how are you going to assemble all? How are you going to get all this into
Because
the
it's
car?
already under tension.
Yeah, but how are you going to get this into that small hole of the car?
With great difficulty. I've had an epiphany, and now I want to get this done. Because now I know how it works.
You have the motivation.
I've suddenly just understood how this whole thing works. And this will come down here.
I got it. Shall I just hold on to this?
So this extra cable,
Yeah.
tied into this, round, up and onto the other one, creates the tension. Because then it's all looped on itself.
So I've got the rain.
Why does this not fit? Oh. fit in that hole either. What the hell's going on here?
So you've got it wrapped round that corner. You just
It's all in place
Yeah.
everywhere else. Yeah, it's just this one, and then it will be under tension.
okay.
And then, in theory, I can screw the plate back on, and then it can go in the car.
So would it give you a bit
I'll
more?
ask Adam about this joint in a minute.
I'll be back. I think.
The problem is, there's so much tension.
Well, what if we move this a
Why
bit?
do you use the screwdriver, mate? Do you
Because
not?
I need to get it on this top, in here, in this groove here,
Yeah.
so then I can turn it
I
in.
thought it was going in that groove.
No. It needs like. I wonder.
Didn't you use? I saw him put a fair bit of force in it. Didn't you use a screwdriver to flick it over? That's what you do, and then it automatically drops into the other one.
What, like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
That's what I'd do.
That's it. Work your way around.
Ooh, yeah. Nearly. Do you want a second screwdriver or something?
Don't know.
It's almost like while it's there, you need someone to pull it out onto this bit. Oh, you're so close.
Right, that's on.
There you go.
That's on.
Well done.
Okay, so rotate it a bit so it.
Now you turn it so it pops up the second pulley.
Which way do I turn it? This way? Don't want to shank myself.
Bit of shag yourself.
Shank.
What's that right here?
Goodness sake. There you
Done.
go.
In.
Hooray!
So now the whole thing can go in the car.
Go on then.
You can do the inside of my windscreen though because it's all smeared.
Not the carpet cleaner, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Why are you putting carpet cleaner on his car?
It's only one I can reach.
Strip the paint off.
That's fine. Gentle. I
Carpet
get rid of
cleaner.
the marks. What?
Can you stop doing that to my carpet?
What's cleaning the marks off?
With carpet cleaner.
Yeah, it's only I can reach. Last touch.
Right.
There's a couple of plates, Adam. You see those plates on the end of the table there? They're
That
in
one
the
and this one here.
bottom of his door. You can't work out where they've come from.
Where was that white plastic one, Emma, you found as well that fell out?
Here.
No.
No.
The white plastic was just.
That.
This came.
That came out. We've got no idea what it is.
I thought Dave went behind these bits here, mate.
It's as good as mine.
So it didn't put any pressure on the. They went behind those plates, but.
Go back in.
Could be, yeah.
Oh yeah, you look at the bottom of the window actually. That looks like that would
Oh,
fit
that's-
right on there.
It's not the clamp for here to go windscreen.
Oh,
it?
it is
This
part of the
side.
clamp, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
what it
So
is.
where's the other
Yeah.
one?
No, it's only on one side. The
No, it's on
windscreen.
both.
Two.
Yeah, there's a. You can see where it was on there, but where is it?
Dunno.
Get the camera.
This I don't know about,
No, I don't know either.
but it's quite substantial.
Oh, here's the other clamp.
Okay, maybe it's just because one didn't move or something. Because the left hand one.
But why hasn't it moved?
I don't know because maybe it's not bolted in. It's just maybe moved out of position, Henry.
Explain to me in brief terms what the problem is so I can catch up.
Oh, it's a Land Rover.
Oh, well, you fuck.
Yeah. Right.
Right, so here's a carrier.
Yep.
Right.
At the
lovely.
bottom. They carry on the other ones at the top.
Okay, well, don't forget we manually moved one ourselves, didn't we? When the cable was disconnected. In theory, do you set the cable when they're both in the same position?
Yeah, we set its min and max before you give it power.
Like if you've tightened the cable in this position with those at opposite ends, then that's where they shall forever remain.
Yeah.
Whereas if you tighten the cable with them both at the top or the bottom,
So it means the whole thing's got to come out again and be realigned.
I mean,
Which means the motor's got to come apart. And it's got.
I could be wrong.
This is just standard for us now, I
I
think.
could be wrong. That's just my
Next
initial
time,
impression.
just lay it on the bench and put a battery across terminals 1 and 2. And then reverse it to make it the other way, yeah?
Oh, it's that thing again.
Oh no! Have you got to take that out?
It's that lovely thing that we were playing with earlier. So then that would. I know it's not even. Sorry, what was that?
I think it was his thumb.
Jammed my thumb between the cabling and the bobbin.
Oh, nice.
For the love of God, someone help him with that, because exactly.